The Allianz Arena was absolutely buzzing. The energy in the stadium was electric, with every seat filled and fans from all over Europe gathering to witness a truly epic night of football. The anticipation was almost tangible as supporters waved flags, sang club anthems, and created a sea of color and noise that echoed through the Munich night. On this grand stage, European giants Bayern Munich and Inter Milan were set for a massive Champions League showdown. The players marched onto the pitch with determination in their eyes, fully aware that the world was watching and that every moment could make history. The first leg in Italy had ended 2-1 in Bayern's favor, so, yeah, the tension was sky-high for this quarter-final second leg. Inter Milan knew they had to overturn the deficit, while Bayern wanted to protect their lead and push for another famous victory. Every fan in the stadium felt the pressure, their eyes glued to the action. Both teams were totally ready for a battle. The players warmed up with intense focus, coaches barked out last-minute instructions, and teammates huddled together, building up the courage and unity needed for such a high-stakes encounter. Bayern, the German champions, were the favorites, but Inter, those Italian giants, were ready to fight for their Champions League dreams. With everything on the line, both teams knew that only one could advance, and the stage was set for a night of unforgettable drama in Munich. Bayern Munich kicked off the match with incredible energy and determination, making their intentions clear from the very first whistle. The players looked focused and hungry, ready to take control of the game in front of their passionate home crowd at the Allianz Arena. The atmosphere was electric, with fans filling the stadium and waving their flags, hoping for a memorable night. Right from the start, Bayern attacked with relentless speed and power, pushing forward at every opportunity and putting the opposition under constant pressure. Their high tempo and aggressive style really set the tone for the match, making it clear they were aiming for an early breakthrough. One player who stood out was their young sensation, Jamal Musiala. He was absolutely on fire, dazzling the crowd with his quick feet, clever movement, and fearless attitude. Musiala seemed to be everywhere, linking up play and driving his team forward. In the 15th minute, Musiala's efforts paid off. He found himself in the perfect position inside the box, ready to make a difference when it mattered most. It was a moment of brilliance from Thomas Müller, who delivered a perfectly timed pass that sliced through the defense and found Musiala in space. Musiala controlled the ball with a sublime first touch, set himself up, and then fired a powerful shot past the Inter goalkeeper. The ball hit the back of the net, making it 1-0 to Bayern. The stadium erupted in celebration, with fans cheering wildly as their team took a well-deserved early lead. Bayern's midfield honestly controlled the game in the first half. Joshua Kimmich and Leon Goretzka were just everywhere, dictating the tempo and stopping Inter's attacks. Kimmich completed 92% of his passes, while Goretzka won 7 duels. Inter really struggled to get out of their own half. Bayern were dominating possession and creating chances. The German side looked in complete control. In the second half, Inter came out fighting. Manager Simone Inzaghi made some changes, bringing on Romelu Lukaku and Henrik Mkhitaryan. The substitutions worked. Inter looked more dangerous and really pushed Bayern hard. Their efforts paid off in the 62nd minute, when Lautaro Martinez scored a fantastic goal, firing a low shot into the corner. 1-1. The Inter fans went wild. Inter's goalkeeper, Andre Onana, kept them in the game. He made some incredible saves, honestly. He denied Leroy Sane with a fingertip save, and then, somehow, kept out a powerful header from Sadio Mane. Onana was on top form, giving his team a fighting chance. The game took another dramatic turn in the 82nd minute, just as the tension in the stadium was reaching its peak. Both teams were pushing hard, knowing that a single moment could change everything. The atmosphere was electric, with fans on the edge of their seats, holding their breath for what would come next. Suddenly, a cross into the Bayern box struck Benjamin Pavard's outstretched hand. The referee didn't hesitate, he pointed straight to the spot. Penalty to Inter! The Bayern players protested, but the decision stood and the Inter fans erupted in hope. The Allianz Arena was absolutely stunned. You could feel the tension in the air, a heavy silence falling over the home crowd. All eyes turned to Hakan Calhanoglu, who calmly placed the ball on the spot, blocking out the noise and pressure. With nerves of steel, Calhanoglu ran up and sent the goalkeeper the wrong way, slotting the ball into the net with precision. The Inter supporters exploded with joy. 1-2. Inter had turned the tie on its head. Inter were now ahead on the night, their players celebrating wildly as the scoreboard changed. The momentum had shifted and belief surged through the team and their fans. The aggregate score was now level at 2-2, setting the stage for a dramatic finish. With extra time looming, both sides knew the next moments would decide everything. The last minutes were tense, you know. Inter pushed for another goal while Bayern were on the back foot. The atmosphere was electric. This was Champions League football at its finest. But Bayern had one last attack. In the 88th minute, Kingsley Coman raced down the right wing. He crossed the ball into the box. There was Harry Kane. The England captain calmly slotted the ball into the net. 2-2 on the night, 4-2 on aggregate. The stadium went crazy. Kane had won it for Bayern. The final whistle blew. Bayern had won a thrilling encounter. It was a game of two halves. Bayern dominated the first, Inter the second. But it was Bayern who showed their experience and quality in the end. Jamal Musiala was the man of the match. He scored a brilliant goal and caused Inter problems all night. His dribbling skills and passing range were outstanding. Final score, Bayern Munich 2, Inter Milan 2, Bayern win 4-2 on aggregate. Bayern Munich progressed to the Champions League semi-finals. It was a hard-fought victory. Inter Milan can be proud of their performance. They never gave up. This is what the Champions League is all about: drama, excitement, and world-class football. Thanks for watching this extended highlight breakdown. Smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Matchday magic. Until next time, keep loving the beautiful game.